Saturdays, Slabber Days, we come together. We celebrate the greatness that is sexiest of all comic books, the ones on display for art. So some people will disagree, and that's fine. They can be wrong. I love to celebrate slabs. And with me, Chris the Comic Vet. How the hell are you, sir?
I'm slabberistic.
Excellent. This was a very different intro. I don't like it. I think next week we go back to the regular intro.
Yeah, turn it up to 11 and off we go.
Excellent. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Slabber Day. Here I am with comic book friends and fiends, Great Wall of Comics, the Great Wall of Nothing. It's just because he's depressed.
It's a Pollock. It literally is one of the greatest pieces of artwork ever made. It's a Pollock. Anyways, carry on.
Yeah.
Q knows what
we have a guest. Let me bring up, ladies and gentlemen, today our guest, Comic Ozzi, joining us. Welcome. Thank you for joining us today. We're going to get into your comic book origin story in just a moment. But first, YouTube law demands that we play Romper Room.
Romper bumper, stomper boo, tell me do. Magic mirror, tell me today, did all my friends have fun at play?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Liz Crucius is in the queue. Hooray! And it says hello from New Mexico, where you can bet it's not snowing. I like donuts. Hi, guys. Happy Slabber Day to all. Cancer sucks, as do other things as well. Absolutely. Marty Alechko, happy Slabber Day from beautiful British Columbia, everyone. And he drops that $2 Canadian super chat. Says, cancer sucks, but the Montreal Canadiens kick ass. All right, there you go. This one is for you, sir. If it's your first time joining us, by the way, we will do that from time to time when the super chats hit up, because 100% of this channel's revenue goes to benefit and support Comics Curing Cancer, an official campaign of the American Cancer Society. So support the channel in our ongoing fight. Hit the like button, comment, subscribe. Go ahead and throw a super chat if you want. It all helps. It all goes to make sure that cancer knows we don't like you. Get out of town. All right, back to the chat. Let's drop our next one here. We've got, Jonathan says, happy Slabber Day, everybody. Robert Monroe throws up the happy Slabber Day. Matt from Heroes for Hire Comic Club, member for 20 months. Cancer sucks, but slabs are cool. Absolutely. Thank you so much. And Heroes for Hire drops a $2 super chat, says, let's banish cancer to the negative zone. Couldn't agree more. This one is for you, Matt.
Time I ever asked for anything I really wanted.
Wellbore says May long weekend and it's snowing, par for the course. Now you guys in Canada have a long weekend this weekend. We get it next weekend. What's the occasion this weekend for you guys?
Q
for us?
Yeah.
It's May 2-4.
Victoria Day long weekend, commonly referred to as May 2-4 because
we call it May 2-4.
Yeah, everyone gets to go away, go camping, and crack open a 2-4.
Got it. Dagger, for sure. No white stuff here. This Fat Stacks guy, he dropped some link to the Comics Curing Cancer merch site. We'll talk more about that later on. You can be sure about that. Let's see here. Hello, Phil. Alien, hello, my friends and slab watchers. Jedi Batman dropping in to say hello. Space Case Collectibles. How's it all? Jean Malo. Good afternoon, everybody. Nerdy Geeks and Comics. Happy Slabber Day, everyone. F Cancer. Trev, the shipping guru. Happy Slabber Day, Rob, Chris, and Q in chat. The comic collector coach. Happy Slabber Day, everybody. Mad Spidey swings in from Australia with that Let's frickin' go. 14 Australian dollar, 14.99 Australian super chat. Let's get you your favorite one. This one is for you, Mad Spidey.
Free refills with that?
Trev says it's a pull-up when you break out the black light. Austin LeMay comes in and says, hey, gang. Wellbore says, yay, Expos. He's loving the Nationals throwback hat. Let's see here. We've got ourselves Val and Rook. Howdy, y'all. Happy Slabber Day. Let's see. What was I say? What's it? That's what's the inside of an igloo looks like in Canada. Chris is it's a white wall. It's actually not white. It's very clearly a beige.
Off-white.
Mr. Trock Steady. Hey man, Ozzy. Hey,
That's
from Vancouver.
What's up, Troy?
See, hello everyone. Hope all your issues are slabs from I Have Comic Issues. Dr. Von Hoot, the Mal himself, drops a 2-pound super chat and says slabs, slabs, slabs. That's how I saw it. Was This one's for you, sir.
That beautiful bean footage.
Sequential Art Overlord speaks the truth when he says Airplane was one of the funniest movies. Mr. Comics 89 says, hey, everyone, I'm here. Keep my mind busy. One of my brothers was killed yesterday in a work-related accident. I'm not doing well. I'm sorry to hear that. Very sorry to hear that. Our condolences, and hope that we can keep your mind off of that. Let's move on, just to keep your mind off of it. Let's see here. What do we got here? We got Boom. Lone Eagle says, member for 36 months. Happy Slabber Day, all. Christina Payne, welcome in, everyone. Thank you, Christina, for joining us this morning. And with that, just like that, I think we are already, unless I skipped a bunch, we're already caught up on the chat. So thank you guys all so much for swinging in. With that, before we get to your story, I do want to just mention again, because it's super important. Comics Curing Cancer, everybody, is right around the corner. Before you know it, it's that time of the year where we're kicking off our official campaign. And with that, we're going to be at Heroes Con, booth 1766. That's the same place we were last year, if you were there last year. If not, well, when you walk in the doors, it's just slightly to the right, row back. You'll enjoy it. Come on by. We've been announcing our exclusives for the con. We have several different versions of our art book. Plus, we're going to have an exclusive to drop. We've already announced the A cover, Bart Sears, Turok, and Exo Man of War. This is one that gave us our theme for this year, Hunt for the Cure. It's also featured on our this year's exclusive, the 2026 t-shirt and mug, available at that link there that I've pinned to the merch store. All the profits from those items go to support the Comics Curing Cancer event. And more importantly, on Saturday, if you're going to Heroes Con, we really would love for everybody to wear Comics Curing Cancer shirts to get it around. So if you don't already have one, opportunity to go ahead and pick that up. This year, the t-shirt design with the A cover is has a front version and a back version, because I've heard not everybody likes the logo on the back. Also, we released yesterday the Stephanie Lavad Batwoman. This is going to be limited to 75 copies of Virgin Foil variant. So that's going to be available. And again, we'll be having another drop on Monday. Then on Friday, next week, and then I think the following Monday, and then on Wednesday, the 27th, we'll be dropping the non-comics curing cancer art book, our exclusive, that's coming available there. Phenomenal, big time artist hooked up with us for an exclusive that will only be, it's not even like, when I say exclusive, I'm not saying like in the past where we've had half the run with us and half with somebody else. The entire print run will only be available from Comics Curing Cancer. Super excited. Anyways, all right, with that, yeah, that Batwoman is insane. And the original art for the Batwoman is on its way to me. I was talking to Stephanie the other day. Stephanie is I'm very sorry, Joffrey. Joffrey, hello. Stephanie herself is a cancer survivor, so we're super happy to have her with us to deliver art like that. All right, with that, let's go ahead and bring Q up to the big screen, make him big. All right. This is your first time on the show. When we have people on for the first time, we always like to ask them about their comic book origin stories. This is that time that you were walking down the street and suddenly a spaceship crashes, the alien inside dies, and the ring comes up off of his hand and floats to you, and suddenly you're the next great Green Lantern, I suppose. How did you get into comic books?
Well, yeah, I don't know if it's that. It's not that intricate. It kind of started when I was in art school. I went to a School of the Arts for high school. I got no, it's in Young and Shepherd.
Okay.
Claude Watson. There is one in Etobicoke though. And I was always into art, but more how do I say this, like the abstract, like the Jackson Pollock or de Kooning and stuff like that. A friend of mine was a big comic book enthusiast, and he was a great artist, and that's how he got into the school. We kind of became friends, and he kind of opened me up to the artwork of comic covers, interiors, etc. So then he started taking me to, I used to go to the Silver Snail down by Queen Street. Queen Street, yeah, the original one. And I was hooked. I never turned back. I was, how old was I? Grade 8 or 9, something like that. So
it might have been a couple moons ago.
Yes. And then just like everybody, I kind of it kind of fell off. I found parties. I found hanging out with my friends, and I took a nice big pause until, like other people, the lockdown. And then I started looking back at my old collection, and then I got into it. I saw that there was a community, and then it just a huge tidal wave, and it never stopped. So
now here you are today. Phenomenal. All right. Well, before everybody starts to riot, let's go ahead. How do you want to start off today? What's the first book you've brought to whet these appetites?
I had my first comic that I picked up was a Punisher one, and for some reason I can't find it. So we'll start with the very first big book I bought off of eBay. Very first like big slab I ever bought. I'm a big Todd McFarlane fan, and this was always a book I always wanted to get, but it was just sort of out of reach. But as you get older, you get a little bit more comfortable, so I decided to pull the trigger, and this was the very first book I bought, and again, it was off of eBay.
Oh, and boom goes the dynamite.
I thought about, just an entry level, like a 9.0 or a 9.2, but I said, let's just go all in. So that was the first one.
That is. Oh, yeah. That book in a 9.8 is not immaterial at all.
No. So, yeah, big Todd fan. So this was definitely a must to have.
Is it a requirement that Canadians all be fans
Todd
of
fans?
Todd McFarlane? Yeah.
100%.
Kind of.
Okay.
Yeah. It's actually on our passports.
I was wondering if, like, once you became of age, in order to be able to vote, you had to swear allegiance to Todd as well.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I haven't met any Canadians who
And Joe
who
Schuster
like-
too. But yeah.
True.
Not that I think that you should dislike him, but I would just. Yeah, sorry, I'm going on a tangent.
That's all right.
Ignore me. Ignore
No,
me.
look. I'm not going to bore you with my Spawn ones that I love, and I have some signature series. I thought I would do something a little bit more special. So again, I'm a big Todd fan. So if I'm a Todd fan, I have to be a Spawn fan. So I had to have this little variant, which is the black and white from 1997. It's the reprint of Spawn 1. So
That you got some of these Spawn fans' attention for sure. I know that
I hope so.
especially
That is-
Austin loves this book. I know that.
That's a
This,
big boy book. Like, let's be honest here. Like,
Yeah. I'm
So
not-
1 in 50, yeah.
It took a couple attempts to pay it off, but I did. So
Yeah. I mean, Chris, we say it's a big boy book. Do you have any idea what this book runs right now?
no, but okay, let's do that if you want. While everyone is dropping a number in the chat, I am going to ask Q before I say my number. Q, how did you pick this book up? Was this an eBay or was it a private deal? Sorry.
no, I got this from a friend of Comic Elite, Kyle. He has his own shop down in the U.S. So I picked this up off a live show on Instagram.
I will give you some hints, Chris.
Sure.
I will first tell you that it's a 3x escalator over the 9.6. And I will tell you that this price on this book is down nearly half from where it was in 2022. The
Okay.
peaks in 2022 were nearly late 2021 and into late 2022 were insane on this book, and it's about half.
I remember. I want to go 4 figures, and I may make myself look silly, but I'm thinking like $2,000.
It's a little high. So
Okay.
the peak on this book was around $3,300 to
Okay.
$3,000. I was selling religiously for between $2,500 to $3,000.
Yeah.
It is currently the last sale was in April of this year. It was for $1,550.
Okay.
So it is still though a spicy meatball,
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
to be certain.
Yeah,
And-
it's definitely come down, but I'm happy to have it in the collection. It's not going anywhere. So.
Yeah, but I mean, you could pick up a 9.6 if you wanted, Chris, for only about $500 to $600.
Let's be honest here, boys. It is one of the grails if you are a hardcore McFarlane fan.
Or Spawn. Yeah.
Yeah. Good for you, Q.
my.
Thank you. We're going to continue.
Taylor says he offers you $9.99.
It's up from cover.
Gold. We're going to
Be
continue.
careful, that might be contractual.
We're going to continue with the Spawn just for one more issue. Being a Spawn fan, I do love some of the variants of Spawn, and why not have a little gunslinger in the house if you're a Todd Spawn fan?
Like, what a great cover
I
to
love-
introduce
Yeah.
such a fantastic character.
I do like 175 a tiny bit better. I just think the composition's a little bit better, but this is, if you're going to go for the first, this is the one you want.
Yeah. Q, would you mind reading us the right side of the blue label, please?
Sure, I don't have my glasses, but first appearance of Gunslinger Spawn. And on cover.
Ozzy, your old pal Neville's stopped by to say hello.
Oh, what's up? Some of my whatnot peeps. How are you doing, Tony? Thanks for popping in. I won't show that one. All right, 2 more Todd books. This was another book I actually thought I would never have in the PC. Just at the time, it was just astronomical. Prices started coming down, and last year there was a huge dip in this book. And another friend on IG, Dustin Lineback, he has live IG shows. It was just right time, right place. Oops. right time, right place, and decided to pull the trigger on this one. So, yeah, I love this book. It's my favorite Todd cover.
Okay, I gotta admit, I kind of like ASM 298 myself.
Yeah,
This is introduction to ASM. Even though it's a blank background cover, I totally get it with this one. I love when Todd McFarlane always tells that same story about, the moon and the endless cape and all of that, and the cover really has nothing to do with the story, but it is at this point iconic. I think
so many comics don't, but yeah, it's so much capes. Like, could you imagine moving around in that thing, let alone trying to fight anybody?
Yeah, true. And it only took him one night, he said, to do this. It was apparently like under the gun, and he just did it in the night. So I love it.
Awesome.
Great book.
Jean says all 9.8 so far. I'm sensing the
yeah. There's a bit of a trend. I do like with certain books. I do like a certain grade. I mean, with the modern books, I do like 9.8s, and I will wait. I'm very patient with that. I've learned trying to get a 9.4 and 9.6 is just it's doable, but if you're patient and you're tenacious, it'll come. All right, last Todd book, I promise. Is it? Yeah, last Todd book. So a few years ago, I bought a huge collection. It was an old elderly man. He lived in Hamilton. He used to own a comic book store, and he had to move. It was through a friend of a friend, and he had this huge collection from the store. So we went to visit, worked out a deal. They needed to move the books fast, so I just picked up the collection. All the big books, I've moved them on. I still have some of the smaller keys, but this is the last big book that was in that collection. But when I sent it off for grading, it came back a 9.6. I sat on it for about a year and a half. I knew it had potential. The Todd McFarlane signing came up. I had it at my presser, and we missed the signing. They cut it off, for those that don't know.
Yeah.
So I missed it by a day because they had, 20,000, and we missed it. We waited. A friend of mine called. He's like, they just opened up the signing again. I called my presser. He had the books. He inputted them, and they were in. So this was one of the ones that I knew it wasn't a 9.6. So I had to. I love it.
Wow.
It's my favorite book in the collection. It's just awesome.
The full Todd. The full Todd.
Rob likes to say the full Todd.
I think there's more full Todds out there now than just T. McFarlane.
Yeah, as a McFarlane collector, we all know which one we want, though, right?
Yeah, it looks good with the white. I love it.
But yeah, congratulations. That is fantastic.
Thank you. Thank you very much. What's time? How many more books wise are we?
We're
You're
good.
good. You're good.
You're good.
Okay.
You're good.
If you pick yourself mentally a halfway point, roughly, and if we get to a time where we need a break and we haven't gotten to your halfway point, then
Sure.
we'll.
All right. So the fortunate or unfortunate thing about getting into books is you go down certain avenues, whether it's all silver, all moderns, all certain kinds of books.
You can focus your collection. That's possible.
I know, right?
No way.
I know,
No
right?
way.
What? I don't understand this.
I know. The Golden Age bug bit me through some friends. I saw them picking up certain books, and I started to go around through some rabbit holes. So the next few books are going to be my Golden Age books. Nice. One of the first few ones I picked up, it's pure cover art. I'm not an Archie fan. Well, yeah, I'm not really an Archie fan. It's just pure cover.
Headlight cover, absolutely classic.
Yeah, great Bob Montana cover. I just love it. The good girl art.
Yeah, this is a book. This is a book that's easy to move. It's always sought after by Archie fans and Golden Age collectors.
Anytime I post it, everybody's like, "Is it for sale? Is it for sale?"
Right? Yeah. See, it's highly sought after, so it's a super easy book to move if you ever need to.
But
which is great.
the cool thing about this book, and I like store stamps, I like date stamps. Apparently,
Mm-hmm.
this had made its way to Asia somewhere, and then back. It's got the yeah, it's pretty cool. It's got a little. Not sure if that's to Japan or not, but I think so. But that's pretty cool.
Import stamp or something.
Yeah.
Nice.
Q, what's the release on that particular Archie?
1951.
Okay.
May 6, 1951.
Awesome.
Nice.
I love it. Yeah.
Now, when you got yourself first into picking up some Golden Age books, did you go after did you go after a focus with it? Did you just pick up art that you liked, or what segment did you get into?
So with I'm going to show you a few Batman. So with Batman, I'm focusing on Golden Age. It's going to be war covers like Bond covers. Where are they here?
Because I know, like for myself, initially when I first started going in Golden Age, I started going strictly just for like pulp figures. So like I was going for like the great, the Green Hornet and Dick Tracy and all these classic kind of like pulpy figures as books to represent a wide variety before I later on would decide. I moved on from most of those and decide to focus on my Atomic Age sci-fi stuff.
For me, I'm a big gearhead. I used to build motorcycles back in the day. I love cars. So with Batman, I just started to pick up some of the vehicle covers.
Oh, nice.
So I have 3 others. I'm just going to show you this one, but I just love this. This is
that one again is a classic.
Yeah, first Batman. So
very nice. Great.
Another book. Well. Anytime I post it, they're like, "Is it for sale?" I have I have a comic shop, friends of the channel, Paradise Comics. Anytime I post it, like, "Q, is it for sale? Please sell it to us."
Yeah.
So it's just one of those covers. I absolutely love it. So,
Q, before you put it down, would you mind reading us what's on the right side of the blue label for that classic Batman?
Joker appearance and first Batmobile.
There it is, folks.
Yeah.
There it is.
So I love that. So the other Golden Age bats I have are there's either vehicle on it or they're selling war bonds or stamps. Nice. I love that stuff. This is 1944. So that's just the cusp. So yeah.
Badass Batmobile, says Dad.
So
absolutely.
I'm gonna go through some more Golden Age, but I did find this is the book that got me hooked on actually collecting like proper key issue collecting. This I got from so this is the Canadian price variant as well. This is actually the first book that I slabbed myself.
Okay. Newsstand Punisher. Yeah.
For my Torontonians, I picked this up at Finch Station, right off the rack. Nice. When I was waiting for the Go Bus or the TTC, one of the two. So I love that one. But we do have a 9.8 version of it. But I wanted to show you the first one. All right. So Robbie asked about what I'm collecting in Golden Age. So my other focus is either monster or werewolf covers.
Okay.
So the first one, and again, I slabbed myself. I picked them up raw. So this is Vault of Horror 17.
Very nice. Love the float. We always love the wind. The
floating heads.
The circle head. Well, they're not really floating heads, but the circle heads. Yeah, the classic is a very classic style for them with the.
Yeah, a lot of the EC books have that.
Yeah.
The Crypt Keeper, Vault Keeper, Old Witch, etc.
Yeah. So, very cool.
We did that one. This one. Also, I upgraded. That's another thing I'll talk about with some of the books. Sometimes I'm not patient, but I'll get into a book at a really lower grade, and then I'll slowly try and upgrade myself to something that I like. So when I first owned this book, it was a 3.5. And then I got the opportunity to pick up this raw. I was hoping it was going to come back 6. Came back a 5.5, but this is probably my favorite Golden Age.
Oh
cover.
my!
Yeah, I absolutely
That is. Yeah.
Again,
Hey,
continue.
you know, you better make sure you hide your location because Austin here, there's Spawn now horror. There's a huge Spawn collector, and now he's a big horror collector. So yeah, you watch out. He's gonna invade your home.
All right, Austin. We'll have a chat at Heroes. So yeah,
yeah. Austin will be at the booth. Yeah.
The fun thing about that is I have a friend who's actually he's actually working for Todd now. He's working on Spawn covers. But before that, he was doing commissions for Spawn. So I got him to do an homage. I don't know if you can see it. I got him to do an homage to that cover. So
Oh wow.
his name's Jeff Monk. He's Canadian. He's from Toronto.
Yep.
So yeah, I love it.
Fantastic.
Great stuff.
All right, so we're done with the werewolves. Let's do 2 more.
Okay.
Pure cover art. I just absolutely
love it.
This is Tales from the Crypt 37.
Oh, God, Peter, hit me.
Yeah.
Ow!
Look at that.
This one I got off of Heritage Raw. And,
Oh my god.
pretty
Let's let
stoked on
that. Let's see if we can get that a little bit closer, if you don't mind, and see if we get that marinate there for this.
Sure.
Look at that, Jesus!
There's so much going on in that
I know.
little bit of artwork. That is
I know.
fantastic.
I absolutely love it. So this is a Jack Davis cover. So the other one was a Jack Davis cover as well.
Yeah. Wow.
I thought this was going to come back a 5.0. It has a little bit of tanning on the back, so if I can, I don't know. If I do CPR it, I'd probably get my presser to work at it again. But so we'll see.
4.0 is it's respectable if it presents well. I mean, a lot of those books these days, it's not about the grade. It's really more about how it presents, and
True.
people buy, especially the Golden Age pre-code horror stuff. People buy based on how it presents. They don't really care about the grade as much.
True.
Someone is trying to kill me with comics.
Sorry, my mic is.
It's good.
You sound good.
We can hear you, even if you can't hear it.
Okay. So one more.
All right.
One more werewolf. I forgot I had this one.
Oh.
So
wow.
this one I bought off eBay. It was more of an impulse buy. It was like late nights. I probably had maybe a couple 2 bourbons more than I should have. And it was a 4.5. From the pictures, I was like, I think this can be worked on. So I picked it up. As soon as I got it, I cracked it out, sent it off to my guy in Virginia, and came back 6.5. I was pretty happy about that one.
How could you not be?
What an improvement.
So yeah, very, very. It's not going to say low in the census, but definitely a little bit low on that.
All right, I know what that means. That means he's calling his shot here. Here you go, Jean Moreau.
Smoke if you got 'em.
Awesome.
All right,
It's
one
new
more.
to me.
One
6.5.
One more Golden Age. This one is really hard to find. So the first chance I had to jump on it, I didn't care. Well, I kind of cared it wasn't going to be like a 1.0 or 1.8. But I jumped on this, and this again was raw. I slabbed this myself. Very hard to find. Don't come across this very often. Tales of Horror 8, again, pure cover buy. So again, really hard to find this. So I jumped on it.
That is something out of a lot of people's personal nightmares. A giant
Little bit,
snake
right?
wrapping around the Empire State Building.
Yeah, I just love this.
Q, what year was this release?
This is 1953. This is Toby Press.
Okay.
I got some Toby Press, but they're like Buck Rogers books.
Oh yeah. I mean, the thing is, when you see the rest of this run, they're there's no real. I mean, it's not really key. It's key because of the cover art, but they really don't go for very much. So
what's really interesting is that as I look at that and I look at I think about the one that I have on the wall and some of the other books I have that are Toby Press, they loved the orangey yellow backgrounds.
Yeah. Or fire. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a few other ones that I kind of want to pick up, but there's more books that I want than I really need. All right.
Wait a second. That's blasphemy.
Let's go some Bronze Age. So with some of the Bronze Age books I pick up, I like a certain grade. It presents well enough that I love it in the collection, and it's affordable enough that we can delve into different covers and issues. Mm-hmm. So one of the books I'm a Moon Knight fan. It's just more the significance of this book, but for some reason I always wanted it. I mean, there's the Werewolf tie-in. I just had to have it. So it's Werewolf by Night 32, and I do love my 8-Os.
Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, but 8-Os are a great realm for Bronze Age. When you get these bigger ones, this can be a pricey book. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. But still, phenomenal book.
I love it.
I just picked that book up in a 5 just because it was like an opportunity book. It just happened to present itself at a price I couldn't say no to.
Troy, I see you in the chat. I actually don't own a Beyond one now. You do. So here's the next one. Yeah. Again, whenever I display them, I just like that consistent grade, that sort of horizontal continuity.
OCD can be an expensive bitch.
True. Again, I'm just a fan of Bronze Age horror.
Mm-hmm.
So this is one of those books that's just kind of a must-have.
So as co-host of this show, I can say that this book has really been shown a lot of late over the last, say, 4 to 6 months. But every time it shows up, I do like to ask the shower to read the right side of the blue label. So, Q, would you mind reading us the right side of the blue label for this incredible key?
I should have brought my glasses, but first appearance of Blade, the Vampire Slayer.
Yeah.
So what's great about this, and this is where we talk about oftentimes on the show, I talk about value points. So, Chris, 8.0 is one of these ranges where, depending on where you're at, you could, it could be the top of the affordability realm or where a lot of people are comfortable, but it's still a very pricey book.
I know.
Where would you venture? Because I know this is a book that's been on your radar.
Oh yeah. Oh yes, but not in this grade.
No. I mean, I peg you probably. You've probably been looking down around a 5 or lower, but
right, yeah. So I'm pretty comfortable saying that this is easily a 4-figure book. I see Morgs is in at 12. I was kind of a little bit north of that number. I was kind of thinking like 15. I almost want to say 1,600 for an 8.0 First Blade.
Actually, right now, last sold on that one was $942.
Wow.
So it's like when you're looking at the FMVs on it, it's really the last 8.0 is the last 3-figure book.
Okay.
On that,
and then
once you get to the 8.5, then you're jump. Now, obviously, if you were looking a while back, it's a different ball of wax. There was, sometimes where it was, especially around the Deadpool movie realm and stuff, there was a spike on it where it was a little bit higher, but it's been trending downward in 2026. So it was in 2025, 4 figures. 2026 is a 3-figure book. So opportunities abound. But yeah, I mean, I just picked up a raw copy the other day, so I was pretty familiar with where the range is on this one because at WonderCon I had to educate the dealer about where his book was in reality. I mean, he was asking more than double what the book's value was, and so we had a discussion. But anyways, in a very respectful manner.
Of course.
All right, let's do. You got to do one or two more before we break, or you?
Sure.
It's up to you, or we can break now, whichever you'd rather.
No, let's do two more. I can do
Okay.
two break. So again, going along that horizontal continuity, this book, when I first got it, started out as I think a 5.5, and then it went to a 6.5, then it went to a 7, and then finally we got to an 8.
Whoa.
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 One of my favorites, actually my favorite Batman cover, favorite Neal Adams cover too.
Yeah, like it's one of those books where it's just you kind of just shut up and look at it, and
I'm not even going to play the game on this one because I know that like a low grade is hundreds of dollars. So yeah, and it's an homage.
yeah, one of the greatest homages ever made, and one of the most valuable ones as well.
But to be honest, I would rather have the homage, I think, than I do own the homage, but I don't know if I care too much about the original compared to this one. If that was just my being given, let's say they were equal values and somebody was giving you one, A or B, which one do you want?
I would actually have this one here. Like
yeah,
if someone offered me, like 1.15 Tech 31, I would take this because the techs are really stupid expensive. So
yeah, as I said, forget values for a moment and just pretend it's all equal. But I mean,
I would rather have this one.
This is Neal Adams at his best. I mean,
Can you tell me who did the cover on that tech?
No.
Was it?
But I know who did.
I was gonna say it might be Infantino, but I mean, just
I'm only guessing. I'm sure someone in the chat knows.
I know who did the cover on that one.
Yeah.
All right. One last one. So again,
Mad Spidey and his DC hate. It's okay, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, we're allowed to have a few DC books. This one I picked up a dealer again, a friend off of IG. We started off, I think, at a 6.0, and then we went to a 7.0, and then we finally got it at 8.0. Because again, I like that continuity. So,
Silver Surfer 4.
But again, I have a Silver Surfer 1 getting graded right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's going to be a tiny bit better than an 8.0. I think this has a bit of potential. I don't think this was ever cleaned or pressed.
Well, if the other one's going to be better than 8.0, you need to get rid of it. It's too high. I mean, it won't be the same as the others on your wall.
Right?
I mean, how will you get?
I'd have to downgrade again. So I might CPR this at some point, but right now it's just going to stay.
Very nice.
Here, Tech 31 is Bob Kane.
Kane himself. Okay. Allegedly.
All right, beautiful. All right, thank you. We're going to pause right here for our break in the action. Guys, make sure you are following Comic Ozzy over on Instagram down below. And what the hell, check them out over on Whatnot. When do you do your shows over on Whatnot again? I know it's always conflicts with my schedule, but is it Tuesdays or?
Tuesdays at 7 p.m.
Okay, I remember Tuesdays. I always got things going on for some reason, or sometimes I do.
But you popped in.
All right. I have. In fact, some of the books I've picked up from you are in the giveaway.
Okay.
So you guys, you might get a chance to win see some of the books that Kamikaze does sell over there on his Whatnot channel. Let's go ahead though. I do want to recognize Henchman. Now I apologize. Normally I update. Chris is laughing internally on this because it's bugging me. Normally I update this weekly, and I did not update it this week. So some people who have dropped off will still be recognized on here. And Huratan, I apologize. You're not on this list, but you will be next week. I promise. Zinc Age. I love that. All right.
Like Lando Van Halen. That's a good one too.
All right. Now, I hope I captured this mentally when I was searching for hashtags in my mind, right? So I got 2-4.
Yeah, that's it.
There we go. All right. So there's our hashtag, guys. 2-4. Go ahead and throw that in the chat. We'll be doing a random capture here in a second for 6 books from the Greatest Weekly Giveaway box on all of YouTube. Remember, you only need to enter once. Entering multiple times doesn't help you because it only sees 1 entry per person. Well, you guys are entering that. Now, Q, you have a show coming up on Tuesday. You want to tease anything that might be coming up in the show on Tuesday? I put you on the spot.
No, I picked up some a small little Fantastic Four collection, Silver Age, and so there's going to be a big chunk of that at the show on Tuesday.
Nice. Some Silver Age Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
Great. Congratulations to Navicon Barthori. Received a membership courtesy of Tate Prime, gifting a membership. Thank you so much, Tate. We greatly appreciate that. Let me give you, Tate. This one's for you, sir.
Bet she gives great helmet.
Kiss me. No.
Lord Helmet, what? You're needed on the bridge, sir. Knock on my door. Knock next time.
Then Valenrook drops 10 gift memberships. Thank you so much to Albany Saratoga Comics Movie, Taters Comics and Collectibles, The Collector P, Ancient Mew, Spidey's Powdered Tumblers, Elusive 2017, Sassy Cajun, Silver Eagle Coins and Comics, Steve and Spock, Drawers Comic and Things, Mayoverse. Mayoverse. Oh man, May over sand. I don't know.
It's like the Celebrity Jeopardy on Saturday Night Live.
I'm sorry if I don't know. You know, when words are all together, it's hard to guess where the breaks are supposed to be. And I deeply apologize if I butchered anyone's there. But congratulations, Tate. Or thank you so much for Valenrook for dropping that. This one's for you, sir.
You know, I'm very conflicted about how I'm supposed to feel watching this.
Yeah, I know. The way Rob says it makes me laugh. The way I say it makes me laugh too. Chris, how about yourself? What's coming up over on the Comic Vet YouTube channel?
Okay. Before I begin, any people outside of Canada are kind of curious, like what 2-4 here actually means. It's a long weekend here in Canada, and a case of beer in Canada is often referred to as a 2-4. And because this is the first long weekend of the spring, everyone likes to go camping, and they refer to it as the May 2-4 long weekend, where usually it falls in May 24th, better known as Victoria Long Weekend. But I like the fact that Rob is paying some respect to us up here north of the border, who are still probably freezing our asses off. Myself, there's
enough of you in the chat that I have to read. Yeah. I have to read. Let's be honest. This might be the single most popular show in Canada.
It might be,
most likely.
Yeah, and Beachcombers.
Todd's watching. Todd McFarlane's watching us right now.
It's true.
Oh well, that would be something.
Yeah, he just doesn't post.
No.
Myself, this Wednesday, Show Us What You Got will be returning to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for this week. It's a live New Comic Book Day hangout. So if you have books for New Comic Book Day and books that are new to your PC, reach out for the link. 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time this week. Thank you, Rob.
All right, cool. Thank you very much. Let's go ahead. And I see all these comments about how I talk, and just to send Rob makes an international reference. Yes, Mark loves the fact that I like to recognize the world that outside of the United States. There's more to the world. Guys, I don't know if you know this. it's a big world. I know they say it's a small world, but it's a big world, and it extends beyond the borders of the United States of America. Just saying. Wheel of fish.
Fish.
Why isn't it a toonie forny? Dagger. Oh my God. Dagger might win more than any other person I know. Las Crucius has been put to shame. I'm announcing it. I'm putting a fork in it that Dagger is the king of winnings here on OnlySlabs.
He's
so
hot.
It's only apropos though with 2-4 that a Canadian were to win.
It well done. Well done.
All right.
I see what you did there, Rob.
I am. All right. Q. This is the way it is. You're going to pick the books for Dagger. And the way that we do this is you're going to pick a number 1 through 10 from the front or 1 through 10 from the back, and I'll pull that book out. Or we can do back to front action. I just move my finger around, you tell me where to stop, and then you pick the book in the front, behind, or we pick both. We're going to pick 6 books in total.
Okay.
This box is seated with everything from Silver Age to modern ratios, all kinds of great stuff.
Cool. All right. First one is going to be front 7 and then the back 7.
Okay, 7 from the front and back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right, you move this. This one's front facing. You don't want to spoil it.
Scrooge just being a
All right.
good sport.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right. Okay, next up, 4 more books.
Let's go.
Just do back to front. Got it. All right.
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. Stop.
Front, back, or both?
Both.
Good answer. All right. 2 more books.
Let's go. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Stop.
Both?
Yeah.
Perfect. All right. Now we're learning how to play the game.
Watch your back, Rob.
All right. Let's see what we got here. Oh my God. Okay. Oh Jesus.
Gotta choose wisely.
Well, it depends on whether or not my co-host dies.
Chris's favorite part of the show.
Dagger, congratulations. First up, we got Daredevil 161 from The Man Without Fear. There's some
Nice. Bullseye doing some bullseye things.
We have Superman's Girlfriend issue 71. This is the second Silver Age appearance of Catwoman.
Cool.
Now it is a little bit of a lower grade. There is a centerfold detached inside, so be careful with it, but it's a free book as second Silver Age Catwoman. We've got Tomb of Dracula issue 36.
Nice.
It's looking like a clean copy right there, boys.
Mm-hmm. We've got Marvel Presents issue number 3. So you get yourselves the Guardians of the Galaxy kicking off. Solo stories.
Very nice.
We have Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man, issue number 98.
Newsstand.
First appearance of Spot in a newsstand.
Why are we
Oh, don't worry. There's still one more book.
Why are we giving away the first spot? That's a book you put in a mystery box giveaway.
So a while back, I was pretty crazy one night, and I just randomly held up 2 books and asked Mad Spidey's chat which one of the, and we did it from the backside. Didn't even know which book. Said one of these 2 is going to go in, and they chose. And this
better not be Transformers 1.
This is the book that they chose to go in. You've got Avengers. Number 10, the first appearance of Rogue, first cover appearance of Mystique.
Nice.
Hello, nurse.
There we go. just giving away. What the fuck? Congratulations, Dagger. Thank you so much for your continued support of the channel, being here every single week, and for all that you do to help fight cancer up in Canada there for stuff. So,
Yeah.
All right. I should move Q back up to the main spot here, and we'll be doing another giveaway here at the end of the show. So don't go running off. You want to be sure you're around for that.
Cool.
Yeah, second verse, same as the first. Yeah, that's right. That is why we call it the greatest weekly giveaway box on all of YouTube. You're not going to get pulls out of like that out of most other pull box free giveaway bins.
Congrats. So just how many books do we have time for?
You chose wisely.
Oh, we've got another half hour if you want, man.
All right. Let's
or more.
Let's finish off the 8-0.
The great part about YouTube is that I don't actually have a hard stop. It's just Chris's bladder.
Right. All right.
It's true.
So these two next books. Again, I had upgraded. I started a very low grade. This first one I picked up at Terrificon. It was a 5.0. I got it graded. And I just went from a 5.0, and I had the opportunity to pick this one up. I absolutely, again, significance in terms of the character appearance for sure, but it's more about the artwork. So I absolutely love it.
Shit.
Did no one tell Q he's supposed to save Swamp Thing?
Slow down!
Rob forgot to send him the email where we save Swamp Thing for the end.
Good way to start off. So.
Oh my goodness. Q, that's a 8-0. I gotta blow my screen. Wow. Look at Louise Simonson right there. All nervous and everything. Yeah.
So again, it's a perfect cover art. I just absolutely love it. Again, one of my favorite, Bernie Wrightson, one of my favorites as well. So had to have it.
Truly a legend in the comic book community, and I'm having flashbacks to Austin LeMay during C3.
I'm not even gonna play. You guys go look if you want to see this. It's a big book. Just trust it. Trust us.
It's insane.
It's a big book. Yeah. Wow. Very good.
I think this is the last. I think it's the last 8.0, and then we're gonna do some more moderns. This is another book I picked up a 4.5 copy when I first got into collecting because I love motorcycles. Ghost Rider is one of my favorite characters for a very long time, and
this one an 8.0.
Being a Ghost Rider last 8.0. Being a Ghost Rider fan, you got to have first Ghost Rider. So.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Yeah, I'm in a bomb shelter right now.
Yeah, that's.
It's an undisclosed vault.
Yes. Yeah. Had to have that one. Again, right from a 4.5, and then I moved into this 8.0. Yeah, actually, sorry, this started life as a 7.0, and then I CPR'd it, and it came back in 8.0.
Very nice.
So, Very nice. It was in a CBCS slab. So.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, Mad Spidey, for letting. I was about to say something before I realized that me saying something wasn't going to help him for about another 10 minutes. So the live chat helps.
All right, 2 more Ghost Rider books. I've been on the hunt for either first appearance, first cover of all the Ghost Riders. I have first Golden Age Ghost Rider at CGC right now. And I'm about to send Silver Age Ghost Rider, the Western Ghost Rider. So the Golden Age and the Silver Age, they're Westerns, Ghost Riders. And then we get into the Bronze Age, and we have Johnny Blaze, the sort of OG, if you think of Ghost Rider. This one started life as, I had a 7.0, wasn't very happy with it. I thought about getting an 8.0, but the opportunity to pick up this 9.0 came about, and the seller had said to me it had potential to get a little gray bump. So I didn't even touch than I know. It went straight from the seller to my presser, and then it came back at 9.2.
Nice. Yeah, Ghost Rider 1. It's funny, Chris and I, were we just talking about this book last week?
We were
off
talking
behind
about,
back screen.
literally last week, where we were talking about this book and the one that Q just showed. And I said, Rob, what's the drop down between Ghost Rider 1, which is in his hand right now, and Marvel Spotlight when it comes to Ghost Rider, Johnny Blaze's second appearance? What's the drop off in value? And it is incredible that these two books that Q just showed are king of the hill.
Up high
when it comes to value. But if you want a very affordable Ghost Rider key, his second appearance, I got news for you. It is very affordable. Right?
Yeah, this is like his 7th appearance. And it is, because it's the first in series, it's a very high book. But the Marvel Spotlight 6,
you know what?
Ridiculously affordable.
I'm gonna be honest. While I love the cover of Marvel Spotlight 4, I kind of like the cover issue 6 a little bit better. I like the blue. I like the composition. It's just, for me, it's the way they drew the motorcycle here is it's a little cartoonish, but on issue 6 it looks a little bit better.
What we love is we had a guest come on one time point out to us, you take all these books and the motorcycle changes every single issue. It's different. It's a different bike entirely. It's like,
I don't think those artists knew how to draw a motorcycle.
And then God forbid when you get to like Champions 1, where he's like basically riding like a police motorcycle or something.
Yeah. But my friend, the artist, he's not a friend, Robbie Reyes. Oh my God, I'm losing. Sorry, I can't remember his first name. Smith. Robbie Reyes is the Ghost Rider.
Yep.
They knew how to draw this car. So again, I wanted to get all the first appearances, first covers of all the Ghost Riders, and again had to jump on this little variant. So this is all new Ghost Riders. So this is the first appearance of Robbie Reyes as Ghost Rider. I can't remember his name. Smith. I can't remember the artist's name, but I love this. And to use the car, this is just amazing. The Charger.
Yeah.
Again, not an easy book to get in a 9.8 just because of this black and the black back. You can get fingerprints and creases pretty easily on this.
Gorgeous.
There's another variant with just his face, which I'm trying to procure as well. So, love that.
Yeah, that ass is right.
Let's do a couple magazines because I'm a big magazine fan. I actually picked this up off Heritage. Again, it was just a whim. I like this cartoon. I probably shouldn't have seen it when I was a kid. But I also love like a bit of the Canadian connection to it. And I just love the cover art on a lot of these covers. So we got here Heavy Metal 1, 1977. And 98. Again, I love magazines.
Robots. I love it. Robots fighting robots.
Right?
Chesty robots.
So
again, that's important that when man makes robots, it's important that we go straight to putting boobs and on something.
Right? Yeah. One more magazine. Again, the upgrade. My notion to upgrade. I started off. I think I started off at a 5.0, and then I saw a nice copy of Heritage, raw copy. At the time, I thought I had paid too much for it because I thought it was going to come back in the 6s, but looked up. It turned out to be a 7.0.
Ooh, nice.
But this, I would love to get an 8.0, but it seems that the 8.0s and above are starting to really hike up in price. There's a huge difference between a 7.0 and 8.0 in price. Like
the nexus of value, as we like to refer to it on this channel.
Oh, sorry, the value. Sorry.
Well, no. It's just that's what we call it. It's the nexus of values. That point where all of a sudden, the last point where you get the maximum book for your dollar before all of a sudden that logarithmic scale really accelerates.
Yeah, I think this is maybe $1,000 book, and 8.0 is like a $2,000 book now. So
yeah, Q, before you put it down.
Yes.
Rob and I have been fortunate enough to have this book shown on our show a handful of times, but it is incredibly special. Would you mind reading us the right side of the blue label?
Sure. Again, origin and first appearance of Vampirella, Frank Frazetta. What does that say? Frank Frazetta. I can't see. I'm sorry, I don't have my glasses. It says Frank Frazetta something, but first appearance of Vampirella.
Yeah.
Again, one of my favorite artists. He was definitely rock and roll. That's why I appreciated his, and I also appreciate his style. My grandfather used to paint very much in this style. That's why I do love his paintings. And I don't know if you guys saw the original artwork sold a few months ago for like an astronomical amount.
Yeah.
But
art does.
I don't know if you saw it. He had painted over. So when he did this, he didn't like the costume on her. So he had painted over the original piece the way he liked it. And she is no longer clothed. So, yeah. Love it.
Taylor, little backstage thing, just so you know, this is one of the few times that Chris forgot to ask the guest ahead of time if he was going to need his glasses to read the right side.
I dropped the ball that way. Yeah.
This is true. All right, we're going to do some moderns. Back to my 9/8. I have all the variations. I'll show both at the same time. I have all the variations of this book. This is actually one of the books that I just fell in love with when I got back into collecting. Spider-Man, Black Suit Spidey, the artwork, everything. Again, I do have all the variations. This was the last one that I picked up. That's all I wanted to do. Just wanted to get the newsstand, the direct, the Canadian price variant, etc. on all of these.
Yes, jazz hands.
Very rare bird, especially in a 9/8. Very low census on this one. And I just had to have it. Again, just being Canadian and loving this cover. It's one of my favorite covers. But
is it a 95 center or is it 75 cents?
It's a $1.
It's a $1 for us. Okay.
Yeah. Here is the newsstand. It's 75 cents. But this one's signed.
Nice.
So yeah.
Wow.
Again, I picked this up. This was Facebook Marketplace, and the guy was selling it for like a ridiculously inexpensive price. And I was just like, sure, I'll take it. And now this is like
plus the ones on your wall.
Yeah, there's the other ones there.
Yeah, it's funny. As I was just going through my boxes as I was doing stuff for Only My Slabs the other day, and I was going through my Captain America box, and all of a sudden there was a Marvel Secret Wars 8 in there, and I was like, I thought I already covered that book. And I go back to the other box, and sure enough, turns out I just found another slabbed copy that was in my box collection. It wasn't even in my inventory.
Oh,
I'm just like, wow. Crazy is that? Finding stuff all the time. Is that a Montreal Expos hat? You betcha.
Sure is.
Yeah.
I actually just learned the significance of the artwork of this. Actually, it's an M with the E in the. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
All right, Black Suit Spidey. So, having Marvel Secret Wars, what's the next book to get? You can probably see with the other ones up there. Again, I'm working on the Canadian price variant, but I thought I'd show you the newsstand. So we do have the direct, this one. The Canadian price variant is just, again, it's because it's so rare, it's really astronomical. It's like, yeah, it's almost twice the value of this one. So,
yeah.
But again, hard book, newsstand, I'm a big proponent and collector. I love newsstands. I like the history of them. I like that possibly maybe this was on somewhere in a 7-Eleven or a train station or something, and it survived. Maybe it didn't. Maybe it was just in a box. But I just like that idea, and it survived in this pristine condition. Yeah. Even though like 1984 really wasn't. I think 85 was a turning point. It was like half and half newsstand, half direct. So.
Cornerstone piece to any Spider-Man collector.
As you're picking up the Canadian price variants on those, are you also picking up like the Niagara Falls variant on that one?
The Niagara Falls variants? No, I'm just the year that these were coming out.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Soon.
Like just all the the variants that came out at the same time.
Just the A cover, another reprint stuff.
Is it reprint?
So yeah, there's a reprint series. There's 4 books, but that's 250 or is 2 is one of them. It's Niagara Falls. They were promotional copies given away at Niagara Falls. So they're they weren't originally for sale, but
what year was that
out there? God, I'd have to look it up. I have one of 252 in my collection, but I'm not sure. Don't wait on me. I'll come back to it here in a second.
All right. I still have one, and somebody who knows can put it in the chat. I won't tell you, but there is another appearance aside from this one here, Black Suit Spidey, and I need to get that in a 9.8. It's not that expensive, but I've just been a little bit lazy. But I do love this Adam cover.
Love it.
Arthur
Adams, baby.
Showing you the he's such a nice man. I met him at Chicago or New York. Super nice. But yeah, I thought I'd show you the newsstand. I do have the direct, but I absolutely
tied for the second appearance of the black suit.
Yeah. Let's move these. One more for Canadian price variant. So this was off of Comic Link, and I think it was just slept on. I think it's almost. I'm not saying a 1 of 1, but in its configuration, it's very rare. It's a Canadian price variant, Marvel Superhero Secret 1, 3 times signed, 9.8. But I have the CGC paperwork. I'm going to send this in to get GSA verified and restocked.
Yeah, so you can get rid of the green label. Yeah.
So as it sits, the value because of the green label, but once it hits the JSA with the 3 authenticating signatures, I think it's a 1 of 1 or like 1 of 2. Like when I look it up on the CGC census, there's Canadian price variant 3 times signed, very rare. So
Mike Zeck so damn good in the 80s, like Punisher, it's just so damn good.
I know, right? Yeah. Love it. Again, love Shooter's. I've met him a few times. He's the nicest man. I was sad to hear about his passing, but I was happy that we got to sit down and chat. Mike Zeck, one of my favorite artists. I love it. Beatty as well. So happy to have those.
So here you are, Q. It is 2007.
Oh wow, cool.
Right.
That's
so
cool.
You got to have it. It says Niagara Falls, Canada. It's got a maple leaf on it and everything.
I did not know that existed. Sure. Yeah. Cool.
4 different issues.
One more. We're going to do, I think we're going to end off with a little nostalgia. And then we're going to do through some Silver Age. So being a Spidey fan, Black Suit Spidey was just, I just like that. I just like that variation of him. I know it was very short-lived. But I just like that sort of, not evil, but just like that alternate version of Spider-Man. But you have to have part of the original. So I had to have this cover. Again, one of my favorite artists, Ramita. When I think of Spider-Man, it's always Ramita that I go to. Sorry.
Yes. Yeah, that's just no, there's no apology. That's the right answer.
And top 5.
As long as you also add senior to the end of it.
Correct.
Please.
I don't think I own any junior books. Oh wait. No,
his Hobgoblin book was all right. Yeah. I agree. Beautiful cover.
Yeah, I love that. All right. I do love X-Men. There's a couple more keys that I kind of want to pick up, but this was another book I upgraded. I think I started at a 5.0, went to a 6, and then eventually I need to get this in an 8.0, but one of my favorite characters in the X-Men.
The Juggernaut, bitch.
I love it.
Yeah.
In some ways, I like issue 13 a tiny bit better, but I just love the dynamic, the red, everything on this, the movement, the artwork. So
yeah, it's a great introduction to the character,
right?
Yeah,
I just love this.
Signed by Stan Lee for a while, but
oh yeah,
yeah.
But there's something about issue 13 that I don't know. I just really love that cover. This one again, I picked up off Heritage. Because the thing I like about Heritage is they have high-res pictures, and you can really get into the book, and you can see if there's defects, if there's anything to work on. And this was a 2.0, and I was like, that has never been pressed or cleaned. The only issue is, and CGC hits this really hard, is there was a stain in it. Mm-hmm. And if this stain wasn't here, this would probably be at least a 5.0. But again, another important X-Men book. X-Men 4.
Woo!
I love it.
Green, the green Scarlet Witch. Yes.
Yeah. I know, just classic.
The Emerald Witch.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you can see it. You can see this in the back there. There's that stain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It goes through the top. But the rest of the book is just, it does not look like a 3.5. So
that's good. Presents well.
Yeah,
yes.
The colors are still very nice.
Yeah, colors are really nice. Pops. Happy to have it.
We got time. We can do like one more.
Or
two more. Okay. Look at see. We negotiate.
You may not like the book I'm ending off with, but it's one of my favorite books.
Well, then one more it is. Wait,
no, two more. So having those two X-Men, this was a must. I bought this raw from friend Jordy.
The most important X-Men book on the planet, because without this book, you get none.
Exactly.
Sorry.
Again, presents well. It's a little bit faded, but it was. I can remember vividly in the live show, and I knew this book was going to be available. It was raw. I wanted to get it raw. I wanted to slab it myself. I wanted that history, but I remember being so nervous because I don't know if you guys have been in an IG sale. It can be voracious if people want that book. So as soon as the show started, I'm like, Jordy, here's my offer for the X-Men 1. What do you think? And he looked at it, and I'd done business with him before, and he's like, sure, I'll do that. It was just like, all right. You can shut the phone down. I got it.
Especially when there's latency issues. Everyone's got different latencies on those things. And it's like, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, last book. Wow, I had two more, but whatever. I'll just do this last book. You may not be impressed or into this book. I'm a big movie buff. This movie had such an impact on me. I saw it when I was young. I probably shouldn't have, but it has stuck with me. It is my favorite movie, including one of my favorite actors. And I just had to have this book. I didn't start off with the low grade. I knew I wanted a 9.8, and I had to have it. It's a beast to get in a 9.8. A beast.
There's a lot going on there.
Yeah.
So one of my favorite books. Some of you, everybody collects different ways. I have a lot of Golden Age, Silver Age, and some beautiful bronze books, but for some reason I'm just a huge fan of the Alien franchise. So I love it.
That's fair. That's a very nice book. I love it.
I'll at least watch those movies once a month. So
it kind of put a certain Canadian director on the map. Let's be honest.
True. Whether he's nice or not is a different question, but yeah,
it's true. You may not live up to the stereotype. Yeah.
So yeah, again, there's a bit of a Canadian connection with that for sure. Yeah. And Sigourney Weaver, she's one of my favorite actors, so I just love it.
She had a very interesting wardrobe choice.
Yeah. Maybe that was
not complaining.
Maybe that was part of my allure as a kid. I don't know.
That's right. Well, thank you so much. Appreciate you bringing on those books. Don't run off. We're going to be doing another giveaway. You're welcome to, of course, participate. Who knows? You could win some books back that you sold me. Who knows? Talk about a few things here first. Before I throw up the hashtag, let's first recognize all those Goon Squad members. Dale Suspense, DJ Links, Dr. Von Hoop, Legion of Comics, Stephen with a C, Justin Birch, The Comic Vet, Austin LeMay, Mad Spidey, Collecting with Durs, Chuck Hensey, Lone Eagle, Comiverse, Anachronic Comics, Colossus Collector, Timo Hanna, still only 35 cents, Bearded Comic Bro, Never Could Figure It Out, Daymares, Cliff on Comics, The Adventurous Joe, Valenrook, Jay Knows the Way, Ronnie Johnson, Comics on the Edge, Omnibo, Silver Eagles, Coins and Comics, Kingdom of Nerds, Sal's Comic Corner, Johnny's Comic Stuff, Claire Prescott, Raging Cajun Comics, JSS Brooklyn, and Man Cave Comics. Thank you guys all so much for supporting in our efforts with Comics Curing Cancer, supporting the channel. Of course, remember, Comics Curing Cancer is coming to Heroes Con booth 1766. Right there. If you're going to be there, make sure you come on by. We've been announcing our exclusives and our covers for our art book as well as all this week so far. We've announced our cover A and our first variant cover. We've got a couple other variants as well as a non art book exclusive to announce. That A cover, Bart Sears art featuring X-Man or Exo Man of War and Turok. They're fighting cancer right on the cover. And let me turn off the banner. There we go. So you guys can see the art. And then we have the limited to 75 foil copies of the Stephanie Levod Batwoman cover, also been revealed so far. More covers to reveal on Monday and Friday of next week. So keep on, make sure you're following Comics Curing Cancer. Help us out. And when you see us post, the biggest thing right now that you can do to help Comics Curing Cancer is to hit that rebroadcast, hit the like button, put a comment, even if it's just dropping an emoji, whatever it is. That interaction, that rebroadcast, it helps us to beat the algorithm and get the message out there, because Instagram likes to throttle and only release a little bit. And so your interactions help it to say, oh, people like this, they're engaging with this. Let's get it out to more people. So really appreciate all those guys who've been doing that. Also from that end, again, remind me, the link is pinned up above. You can go check out the Comics Curing Cancer site. The new artwork featuring the A cover is there, along with this year's slogan, "The Hunt for a Cure," is available, and both with art on the front and back of the shirt. For if you're interested in that, as well as our normal shirts and such are available, the tank top, mugs, whatever. If you're going to if you're going to Heroes Con, we'd love it if on Saturday, if you have a Comics Curing Cancer shirt, or if you want to buy one, there's still time to get them delivered to you beforehand. We would love to have as many people as possible showing the support for Comics Curing Cancer on Saturday. Flood the con. Appreciate that. Now, having said all that, was what you guys care about. Hashtag Comics Curing Cancer. That's the hashtag we're going to do here to get that out, get into the universe. And here we're going to do another giveaway from the giveaway box. Let's see here. What a haul you've showed. Absolutely. I'm broke as a present. That's fine. We know you have a shirt. Let's see here, because Rob listens to the people. That's true. I did hear the feedback that people wanted shirts with the logo on the front, and so I did make a version just for those people. Not everybody's like me and wants the big logo on the back. All right, what's coming up over on the Fat Stacks YouTube channel? Over on, it's right here. You're on it right now. I don't know why I said it like over on, but Thursday we did the second half of my high grade Captain America stuff. That's what's playing right now. Also, by the way, if you didn't see this last Monday's video, check it out. There's a chance for you to win books shown in that Monday. It's exclusive, separate giveaway from all my normal stuff. So only people who watch that video and follow the directions that are given some point in that video are going to be entered to win. We'll be doing that giveaway during the show on the 30th, the beginning of this show on the 30th, in 2 weeks' time. This coming Monday, though, I will be, I went to Oakland Comic-Con. The first Oakland Comic-Con kicked off last weekend. My haul video, and I haven't previewed it yet, but hopefully the con footage my wife shot is going to give you a little walkthrough and give you a chance to see it. It was small, it was intimate, but I picked up some banger books, so I'm super happy to show off that Oakland Comic-Con haul this coming Monday. All right. We'll give people a few chance. 54 people have entered, and we've got 61 viewing. Okay, don't forget, by the guys, international, I ship everywhere on the winds, so go ahead and get that in there. Oakland Con was a surprisingly fun, says E-Man. I agree. E-Man and I both were there together. We're going to sit down also together at some point, hopefully in the next week do a live version of our comic adventures where we sit down two guys and evaluate the con together. It's Siskel and Ebert style, but our grading system is that thumbs up, thumbs down will be on the comic book grading scale. We'll evaluate the con and you get two different people's opinions of what we thought. But definitely I thought it was a very cool start. That's my spoiler to that. All right, hit that like button. Thank you, madam. Appreciate you all. And let's go ahead and see who's going to get it ready. So, gentlemen, you got 5, you got 4, you got 3, 2, 1. Round and around and around she goes. Where she stops, well, the internet knows. Our winner here of this second set of pools is boom, Angela Perez. That's right. Thank you for reminding. I was like getting involved.
It's all good.
Congrats.
I'm still Saturdays I'm still recovering from my Fridays where I do shows at two different ends of the day, which is just destroys my brain.
Watch your back, Rob.
All right. As you can see, this box is getting sort of empty. I think maybe tonight on Mad Spidey's where I have to fill that box. But all right, Chris, what are we doing? 3 and 3?
No, in honor of the Montreal Canadiens, hopefully eliminating the Buffalo Sabres in 6 tonight. We're going to go 6 and 6.
Got it. 2,
the last Canadian team
4, 5,
in the Stanley
6.
Cup playoffs.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right.
Let's let it ride. Apparently, it might be 25 Perez's mom. Stop in those 2 books. Stop in those 2 books. All right. Now, watch your back. Angela is saying thank you.
Pick up this other book that fell to the ground.
Keep you on your toes. Got to keep you on
because in my pools, the extra book jumped out. It must have wanted to be yours, so you actually get 7 books because it flew out on its own.
It happens from time to time. Just wants to escape.
Oh, wow. All right. As I figure this out here, we got here. Okay. All right.
And for the record, I'm a Leafs fan. Okay. Go ahead.
We've got the 1 in 25 variant for King in Black, issue number 1.
Very good.
We've got Wonder Man, issue number 1.
That's a great
show.
Yeah,
fun show.
Terrific show.
We've got Flash 92, the first appearance of Impulse.
Very good.
We have Transformers, issue number 10, the first appearance of the Constructicons and Devastator, and the first cameo of Jetfire.
Not a fan of this. Not a fan of this book being given away, but okay.
We have Transformers, issue 19, the first appearance of Omega Supreme.
Yeah.
We have Tales of Suspense, issue number 81.
There you go.
The return of Titanium Man.
Nice.
And then the last book, the book that jumped out for you. Now, this might have been a book that came from you, Q. I can't remember because I've sourced these books from 2 different sources lately. But this is Captain Marvel.
Oh, yeah.
Issue 22.
Yeah, I remember that. Nice.
Yeah, I've been very fortunate lately to find a couple different sources on some really nice high-grade Captain Marvel books for the giveaway bin at good prices. So Congratulations there. I love that. E-Man says lots of Transformers here. I think you said E-Man incorrectly. Congratulations, Angela. We'll get those on out to you. I believe I have your information. If not, by all means, hit me up just in case. But I'm pretty sure I know I've shipped to you before, so it's just a matter of whether I can find it. Guys, thank you guys for coming on out and hanging out with us. Q, thank you for coming with us. Big guys, check him out on Tuesdays over on Whatnot. If you're interested in seeing what he's got next week, we are joined by one of the biggest supporters of comics curing cancer. We've got ourselves Team Hunter Rich. He's going to be joining us. He's sporting a new look, slim down, the goatee. I love it. Rich, who is the only man who, without saying that he was committing to it, who just secretly went and got a comics curing tattoo, comics curing cancer tattoo, unlike other people who owe us them.
I think I'd be more apt to committing to a tattoo with Nick. And somebody said a tramp stamp. I think I would be more willing to get a tramp stamp, like the C3 logo tramp stamp. So I guess I'll just say that right now. I'll get the C3 logo tramp stamp.
Okay,
at 40,
can we
40K.
hold on a second? Can we hold on?
You heard it here first. Tyler's gonna get the C3 tramp stamp if we hit 40K.
Yep.
And Rob, how much money did we raise that year?
It was 2 years ago now, and I think it was like 50,000. I think it was. Which I now help me out because I know Americans aren't strong at math.
Okay.
But I believe 50,000 is greater than 40,000.
As two Canadians right here, we can confirm that 50 is greater than 40. Yes.
Let me just check the calculator.
Even with the exchange rate.
Yeah, it's greater.
Even with the exchange rate, if you transfer that into Canadian, it's still larger than 40.
Oh, it's twice. It's twice. It's $80,000.
Oh yeah.
Even with the metric. So there we go. We were owed a tattoo and it has not been delivered, but that's all right. Rich, he'll be here next week. Thank you guys so much. Garth Wong, thank you. Ordered a shirt. We appreciate so much. For those of you guys going to Heroes Con, if you don't have one, we'd love it if you'd consider picking it up. They ship out quick. And they're just Valenrook as well too. They basically everything goes to the production the next day and they ship out lickety splits. Nice. It's all print on demand. So, and they're good quality shirts. They're Gildan shirts and stuff. So great stuff. Guys, thank you again for coming on out. Appreciate you all. Q, you're the best. And until next time, guys, make sure you collect what you want. Don't listen to anyone, especially us. I mean, and me. I'm just a fat man with a fat stack of comics and a fat opinion. Thanks for watching.
Bye, guys.